My name is Hana Gashi. I'm a student at the University of Liechtenstein at the Innovative Finance module, and I'm a compliance officer at the Liechtensteinische Landesbank.
Well, my name is Luca Ritter, and I currently work as a client relationship officer at EFG Bank in Liechtenstein.
The new updated study program in Innovative Finance covers trending topics such as crypto and ESG investing, which are quite interesting to me. And on the other hand, the classes remain small yet very international, which makes learning much more fun.
Well, I experienced the Masters in Finance program at the University of Liechtenstein as an excellent preparation for my career in finance. And probably the biggest influence was the diversity of our group. We were a quite international group of 17 nations, and it was very interesting. The most useful skill I learned during the master's program in finance was working in international teams. But of course, the theoretical foundation of many courses was very useful to break into a finance career.
There were different skills that I managed to gain during my studies in innovative finance, the main ones being financial risk modeling and risk management. Those are skills that I still use in my day-to-day work.
An important skill I learned during the master's program in finance was how to price certain financial products, and this is something I use today to explain clients how financial products work. Well, a particularly important module for my career was the financial derivatives course, because it provided me with the basic knowledge of many different financial products. Financial products like bonds, options, structured products, exotic options, you name it.
Well, studying and working at the same time can definitely be challenging, especially when you're involved in other projects outside of university maybe, but it's so much more fulfilling. It also taught me different skills such as time management and teamwork. So with good time allocation, you're able to achieve every one of those things.
Well, a big challenge to me was getting into programming, which is a very important topic at the master's program. Well, a big learning to me was if there is something that appears very big and is unknown to you, you just have to dive into it and try your best, be open, and very important, ask questions.
Well, there are definitely many cool opportunities to get in touch with people, such as career day, after work lectures, or other networking events. There you get to know people from every field in the finance world and get to know the experts in those places.
Well, I benefited very much from the networking opportunities at the University of Liechtenstein, because I attended the career day, and that is how I got into contact with a local bank. And after a few months, they contacted me and asked me whether I want to work there. And that's how I landed my first job in banking.
The world of finance is definitely becoming more innovative day by day, with topics such as crypto or AI becoming more popular, but at the same time its regulation is also increasing daily. So I think the studies prepare one to be very knowledgeable about the topic and also be aware of the trends that are to be expected.
Well, the master's program was a great foundation for my career in finance. Currently I work for EFG in Liechtenstein, and I work a lot with clients, and there it's very important that you know what you're talking about, particularly when it comes to financial products. And that is what the University of Liechtenstein provided me with.
Well, there are many different skills that one can gain during the master studies here that are still useful for my day-to-day job in the banking industry in Liechtenstein. For example, the financial models of the banking industry, and as well the risk management aspect of it.
Well, a very important trend in finance today is, of course, artificial intelligence. And it was very good for me to get in touch with this topic already during the master's program. Well, an important soft skill is, of course, presenting in front of people. Another one is teamwork, and particularly teamwork is very important in my field, as I cannot know everything on my own. Therefore, I have to rely on the knowledge of my team members and my colleagues.
If I could give a piece of advice to prospective students, is to work hard, study a lot, but also make the best out of it. Get to know people, take part in the networking events, and also don't forget to have a little bit of fun on the side.
Well, to future students, I would recommend being open, approach people, ask questions, and just be motivated to learn new stuff, also if it's hard at the beginning.
To sum it up, if you want to study in a small, familiar space, yet have a lot of insight into the innovative finance world, then I would encourage you to study at the University of Liechtenstein. It was the best decision I could make for my career and my personal development as well.
Well, the master's program in finance provided me with a great foundation for my career in finance. And if you want to study finance, the University of Liechtenstein is the right place for you.
We are ready for you.
Bye-bye.